Warning, the following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, everything spicy and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show.
Hey everyone, I am Phil, and this is Everything Spicy. What's happening? It is late Saturday afternoon. For some people, might be across the pond and maybe 10 o'clock at night, but where we're at, it's 5 p.m. I know we're just on that, it's 4. So the evening is upon us. We are well into our weekend, and soon as Sunday will be upon us, and we'll be regretting the fact that we have to go back to work on Monday. So we must enjoy it while we have it. So good to see everyone here. We are on day number 6. If you didn't notice the man at the door when you came in, that'd be the thumbnail. We're on day number 6 of the Rummy Bears from the Rummy Bear Company. Good name for your Rummy Bears when you're the company. Is the name of Rummy Bears after the company. That's probably a good thing. So It's good to see everyone hanging out this evening. So yeah, we are going to go. This is 6 days in a row. Now, yesterday was fun. Yesterday, I did things a little differently, getting ready for the challenge. And what I'm finding is I should probably do my prep right up until the time that I do my challenge, because yesterday, yeah, we experienced some cramps well too soon. Too much based on everything that is going on. So yeah, should not have done that. No. So we are going to make sure this time. Yeah, famous last words. Make sure this time. Yeah, we don't burn as much. But hey, you know what? You just never know. You just never know. It's If it's written in the stars, it's written in the stars, right? So, all right, let's say hi to people that came in the chat. Very good to see everyone. David Jones is in the house. What's up, David Jones? Good to see you. Harry, the Metal Music Maniac. I got a picture of Harry today. Harry sent a picture of me with the shirt that he won, the Everything Spicy shirt that he won. So it's good to see. We have another one of those ones we get to post up there. Newfoundlanders Ingalls family was here. I hope they're still here. I hope you're still here, Newfoundlanders. Good to see you. Gibbler was also here. Good to see you there, Gibbler. Kathy Gahan. I'm sure she's still hanging around here somewhere. I don't know about these people that came in early, but I know Kathy's probably still here. Oh, crap. Kathy's probably still here. Marcia Dell, the better half of Ojisan's World. Or, matter of fact, let's say better half. Just that is Ojisan's World. Marcia Dell is Oji. She encompasses. Never mind. Anyways, yeah. They're perfect for one another. Anyway, Saucy Shane is here. What's up, Saucy Shane? Good to see you, my saucy friend. Dylan Overfours is here. What's up, Dylan? I'm going to have to get to know Dylan because he's been coming in here for a bit, and I notice he's got one of those flaming avatars. So it's going to lead me to believe, and I apologize for not knowing Dylan, but he's probably one of these Sons of Fire guys, and he's a chili head, and I've not met him officially yet. So good to see you here, though, Dylan. Gowani is in the house. What's up, Gowani? Ostenico. Good to see you, Gowani. Groovy, Lava, Squirrel, Medic. Travis is in the house. What's up, Travis? How you doing? And my number one UK sister. Yeah, that's Gemma's Journey Grace. What's up, Gemma? Good to see you, girl. Raven the Blackbird. What's up, man? David Jones is like, yeah, craps suck. Yeah, cramps. Yes, cramps suck. Yes, they do. Oh, so again, I put up here, if you didn't notice, if you're new and you haven't subscribed to the channel, become a member yet. Membership's as cheap as $3.99. We send you a couple of stickers. You get to use the cool emojis that I posted on here for you guys. You can't see them if I put them on the screen there. If you aren't already a member, consider becoming a member and supporting what these do. These Rummy Bears don't pay for themselves. So, all right. Well, I think we have. Okay, I got you. All right, cool. So we do have someone in the basement, and of course, let's get the intro up here, and we will get him brought up.
The word for uncle is
おじさん
Oji-san.
おじさん
Now you try it.
What's up, Oji-san? How you doing?
おじさん
Oji-san. What's up, Jimmy?
Come on, Marcel.
We'll get him, Marcel.
Shit.
Hey, yeah. Damn.
How you doing there, Jimmy?
I'm good, man. I'm gonna go to bed after I watch you eat these Rummy Bears.
Well, I won't be going to bed. I'll probably be sitting over here wishing I hadn't decided
We'll
to do
all
that.
holler at you to hit the end screen this time.
Yeah, there you go, right? Well, hopefully this time I won't leave in a little bit of a, wouldn't say it was a panic, but it was like when they mentioned, hey, if you want to go, it was right at that point where I felt like the cramps were being wrenched up, and I was like, okay. But of course, I didn't have my glasses on. I looked down here at the bottom of the screen, which of course we all know if you got the StreamYard, you ended up here at the top of the screen. But when you're in pain or you're drunk, you might not necessarily hit the right button when you leave the studio. Have you ever hit the wrong button and left the studio there?
I have once upon a time or twice. Forgot that I was still alive.
Uh-huh.
And it was with far lesser challenges than what you're doing. But with the help of some vodka, I forgot that I was streaming and rolled off to the porch, take care of business. And yeah, it happens. It happens.
It happens.
That's what the trim button's for when you go back and edit these things.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, if you guys want to see Sty and Samantha talk for 10 or 15 minutes while I was incapacitated on the couch and hadn't ended the stream. I did pin yesterday's day 5 challenge up there, so you can go back there later, and you will scroll all the way to the end. You'll see me leave, but nobody else.
Okay. Oh,
So Jimmy, you were telling me you got to work for like the next like 10 or 11 days straight.
yeah. Well, I got to work 9 of the next 10 days. So
Gotcha.
I get next Saturday off. So Friday night, this coming Friday night, I can hang out. And I'll probably still come up. I just can't stay out. Be no after parties for me.
No after parties for you?
No after parties. I got to be good for a little bit. A Zoom call's bad enough, but a Zoom class hungover, that's not good at all.
Yeah. Well, that's right. You'll be home doing that, won't you?
No, I got to go to the DC to do it.
Oh, you got to go there to. They got to make sure you're in the Zoom class too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got to have their thumb down on you a little bit.
Make sure they're getting their money's worth.
That's right. I see how it is. Yeah. Yeah, they'd never let us do that. Although we did work, right after COVID, we worked a little from home and they would go in and deliver a car. But that was short-lived.
I do have a work tablet I got to bring home, so I could do it there, but they won't let me. I got to go to the center.
What's up, Micah? How you doing, man?
What's up, Mike?
So me and Micah have come up with something. Initially I thought 10 days was going to carry me through Thursday, and we discovered that 10 days does not carry me through Thursday. Only carries me through Wednesday. And I've got a Psycho Bear to do. So I know he hasn't posted it yet, but I will be and he will be. Me and Micah will be simulcasting Monday night and doing the Psycho Bear together. He's going to have his channel going. I'm going to have my channel going. And we will intermingle the two channels when we decide to do that. And we're going to both do the Psycho Bears together. So,
wow.
Yeah, so because we're both live Monday nights anyways, right?
Yeah.
So if he brings his people, I bring in my people, we intermingle some people see both channels, maybe it's good for both channels.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Luciano? How you doing, man? New chili heads. It's usually Luciano. Adele's usually not over there running that. What's up, CB? Oh, well, you know what? There is no time like the present. We are only 12 minutes into this. Might as well get it out of the way. And if it's a short challenge, then it's a short challenge.
Man, I hardly ever see you have a glass of milk. So,
see, most everything has got dairy already in it. Chocolate's already got dairy in it. A lot of the stuff has already got. So my thought process is the hot sauce and everything there. This is something that isn't in the challenge. So this is something that helps to hopefully offset the gelatin. The heat's one thing, but the gelatin or the extract or whatever he uses to make this shit hot is it's tough on the insides. So there's Adele the Brave.
Hello, how you doing?
I was gonna say speak of the devil, but speak of the angel. There is Tony or Luciano's better half. Adele. Look who showed up. Todd is here. What's up, Todd? Oh, let's see. Hey, where's the Oreo cookies? Right? I wish I was eating Oreo cookies instead. But we're not. We are bringing this out. That fork doesn't need to come up here yet.
I still haven't sifted out my tincture yet, so it's been sitting in there for 3 months.
Oh, that's we're all gonna be excited when you get that going. All right.
It won't be this hot, I guarantee you.
So before I get everything set out here, I've been neglecting reading this until I'm like 2 of my streams until I'm like second Rummy Bear in. So I, Philip Patterson, am over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and have read and understood the product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers and manufacturers, will, under no circumstances, be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question. So we got that out of the way. Now I'm not going to worry about I missed that. But. Well, let's. Is he saying let's show a little butt? Thank you for the super chat, Micah.
Twisted Art Lady and Jimmy Pickles come in just in the right time.
What's up, Jimmy Pickles? Nerd of the North is like, yes.
Thank you.
Bet you they don't have that in Norway. He's like, I'm never going to get to sleep. Good to see everyone. Jimmy, Nerd, Twisted Art Lady. All right. So we read the disclaimer. So let's open these things up here.
What's up, Saucy Shane?
Oh, I'm gonna make myself big so we can. There we go.
I'll just be over here trying to get you to talk so your mouth burns more, so you can get it over with quicker.
I tell you, I think I started eating because of my stomach. I think I started trying to put the fire out too soon too, because the roof of my mouth was, when I was sitting over there on the couch, was still burning yesterday.
Didn't listen to your own advice, did you?
Don't listen. Well, hey, this with the stomach is feeling the way it was yesterday. Whew, get something in it.
I know you. The cramps get a hold of you. You'll do anything.
Yep, you will. I've told people this before, but those cramps are getting you, and you've been dealing with them for an hour or more. The thought actually crosses your mind. If I were to take a knife and stick it into my gut and dig this out, for some reason, I think I would feel relief. We all know you wouldn't, but in your mind, it's like, man, I think I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I just dug this out of my stomach.
I think I captured the best essence of cramps on camera for the Ramsey boys when Kevin was out there rolling around in my yard. Because that guy was in misery. That was tube of terror nuts. So.
Yeah, and that's especially if that's your first time and you've never experienced a good cramp before. Oh, it sucks because the biggest thing about cramps is you get scared. You get how long is going on? How long I got to do this? What can I do to make it stop? And there's not, me, it's just about keeping my stomach full of liquids kind of helps me. But
well, I told him they were coming. He didn't believe me till they hit, and then he hasn't done very many hot challenges since. So,
well, hey, for some people, once they get that first set of cramps, it's one and done. They're kind of like, well, I didn't enjoy that experience, so I'm not going to do that again. And people that get into this are soon out. So,
yeah.
I get this at an angle where everyone.
I don't do very many, so.
Hey, thank you, Jenny.
Yep. We
will thank you. Oh, yummy! It's gummy bears. Yeah, except they're rummy bears. They're. I've got this open now, Jenny, so I can't put this sexy guy on there for you. We will bring another part of my support team up. There's Sty.
Hey,
well, at least Sty from the nose up or nose down.
There he is.
I literally just walked in.
And I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked in the door. My wife was taking the boy out to go get his senior pictures taken. Not the ones for the yearbooks, but the ones, that you have, the ones that the family gets to pass pictures around. So I was like, well, are we doing anything? Do you want to do anything? What? And so she couldn't come up with anything. So this is what I'm doing.
I got
to run Lady Nighthawk?
Coffee. I'll be right back. Keep
okay.
going.
All right. So we already read the disclaimer.
Jenny O'Brien, hello.
Let's go ahead and we will start this and we will get this show on the road.
Oh, man. No hesitation.
Hi, Jenny O'Brien. She said hi to me 2 times. Sorry, Jen.
You didn't give her the O'Brien.
Oh. I should get to my old face.
Nighthawk.
2 Norse, 1 cup.
Neighbor girl.
Hello, neighbor girl.
Uh-oh. Oh, that
wasn't good.
That's gotta suck. Oh no.
What's up, Shane M?
Hey,
no, these are spicy bears near to the north. What's up, Dan? Lone Star,
That sneeze didn't get it all up in your sinuses, did it?
right?
Mm.
I'm feeling the tingle. Not bad. Ah. Hot little sons of guns. Hello, nerdette. Ooh.
There it is.
Ooh. Hot little buggers.
Ooh.
Hey, JCT. What's up, David Jones?
Hope you're doing good, JCT.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil is a beast.
Hey, everybody out there in the chat. It's good to see y'all. Oh. Whew.
Oh,
Got them down quick. I got those first 6 down quick today, Phil. Oh, a little backwards growl there.
Ooh. Ooh. I got a minute to burn. Nose is going. Eyes are going.
my balls are sweating just watching you, says Nerdy.
What?
He's getting personal.
That's old Jason over there. I mean, his sweaty balls.
You're
Sweaty.
doing it wrong.
Nerdette, would you take care of that, please, for me? What's up, Jimmy C and friend?
Hey, Jimmy.
Wow.
I hear tell if you don't wash your hands real good, you could have a bad case of sweaty balls.
Oh, I touched my
Self.
my wiener the other day. That's why you'll see me when I get done with this 6, go right to these wipes over here.
Yeah. Hi,
could ruin a
Marcel.
Tears running down the face.
Outdoors in Maryland, he's eating the Rummy bears, which are the hottest gummy bears for sure. Hotter than a reaper.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I've had a really good day. Better than Phil's having right now. Yeah. That's the thing with this. For 10 days in a row, I can wait till that evening and feel really good about the rest of my days by just watching Phil.
I took my shower this morning. My eyes were burning with the water going through them. The capsaicion's gotten up into the tear ducts.
So I bet those tears are at least 500,000 Scoville.
Well, I was kind of wondering about that. Is your system building up capsaicin? How fast does it release all of it? You know,
I don't know.
And that's there's a few experiments going on here at once.
Mm-hmm. You could bottle up those tears for tincture, probably.
Ooh.
Yeah, Nuke Chili Heads, you're right. Yeah, I'm enjoying my I haven't had a cup of coffee in about 4 hours, and I'm loving it. And yeah, it's enjoyable to watch Phil. I had to be here, man.
Donald Morris. Hey, Donald.
What's up, Donald Morris?
I had to be here. I had to call my kid and tell him, get out and lock up my trailer. I left without locking it up. I got it. And he goes, well, why'd you leave without lock? I said, I got to get home. I got to catch Phil eating them damn bears. And he goes, are you sure he's doing it?
Hello, Katie.
Hello, Katie.
One bear to go.
There it is.
What do you got here?
Got plenty of burn time on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, you only burned up 6.5 minutes. So yeah. So now we get to wait it out to that 10-minute mark and just everybody relax and enjoy Phil's ride. Let's all sit here and watch somebody do something we only wish we could do. Yeah.
I'm not sure too many people wish they could do it.
Well, I wish I could do it, but not at your pain levels even. No.
Oh, I could do it. I choose not to because I would definitely throw up or die or something.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You could put it in your mouth, but you damn sure regret it.
That's yeah.
So yeah, my heat level every bit of 6.5, 7 like it has been since day one.
I was thinking
Don't burn today is bad.
I was thinking I got 9 of them little bastard bears still in my fridge, and I thought I'll do a video. Sty chews up. Well, no, just Sty chews 9 Rummy bears at once and pop all 9 in my mouth, chew them for about 10 seconds, spit them, all of them out, the hell out, and then never swallow them. Hey, I true to my word, I chewed them and spit them suckers out, man. I'm done. Ain't swallowing none of that. No.
Yeah, if it was just a mouth burn, and you'd see a lot more people doing it. But
There's a lot of mouth burn.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it sticks around. A gelatin.
You know, with what Phil goes through each time, I couldn't. Yeah, the mouth burn. I would not like having to deal with that much mouth burn for that long. And just the thought of what it does to your stomach, I ain't going there. I'm just like Jimmy. No, I just ain't doing it. No, I ain't doing it. I know what it's going to do to me. It's going to kill me, or it's going to make me wish I was dead.
Oh yeah. That's either Cindy or Mike.
Yeah, Cindy.
Hmm.
Make them into fire starters. I think if you rub 2 of them bears together, they might explode. I'd be careful with them. I'm going to take mine out to camp with me in case I run into somebody that talks like they're such a great pepperhead. I'll say, well, try one of these gummy bears.
Right.
Yeah.
Said I'm a horrible chili head, but I can still eat stuff hotter than most folks. So.
Yeah, right.
I'm at the very bottom of the barrel, so this stuff Phil's eating is well beyond anything I would do.
That's
There
it.
you go. Day 6 in the books.
That's it, man. Yep. There you go. Now you're running down that downhill slope. Yeah. You're heading towards the end.
I'm going to hit a little bit of this.
How long does it take these to peak out?
Well, they kind of peak out in that time frame, although not really. It'll come down. It usually takes us about 10 minutes or so to die down, where most things might take 5 to 7 to die down. So, I don't know. It's almost 30 minutes into the live.
Well, Twisted Art, if your oldest son wants to try one of these challenges, we got the hookups. We can tell you where to get them.
I do want to thank Jenny here real quick.
And unless Unless it's done on video, it don't count.
That's right. Here we go, Jenny.
You got a tendency for taking all your clothes off. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. Oh man, hot damn, I'm falling hard like. I like it. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. I like it.
Thank you, Jenny. So one good one. Look at the eyes.
look into his eyes.
Ooh, bring you guys back up full screen here.
All right.
Ooh.
No. Running water never looked like that. No.
Well, you're
Boy in the
over
chat.
halfway through. Over halfway done with this whole thing now, Bill. You're over the
Yeah.
hump.
Over the hump.
Yeah, I got 3 more bags of Rummy berries. I think, or 2. 2? Ooh. 2 more, and then I got Psycho Bear. Oh, I got 3 more.
3 more in a
2
Psycho
more.
Bear.
Maybe I'm running out of stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
I got 2 more Psycho Bear and the big
oh
bear.
yeah.
4 more days.
Yeah, you got 2 more Psycho Bears, or 2 more Rummy Bears. You got Psycho Bear, and you got big old Fat Bear.
Which style intro do you want there, Nuke? Do you want the original one?
Or the I don't look good naked anymore.
Marcedel.
Oh, got it. Here we
Get that
go.
on the screen, and let's get this on the screen for Marcedel.
You got a tendency for taking all your clothes off. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. Oh man, hot damn, I'm falling hard like. I like it. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. I like it.
There you go. Thank you, Marcedel. Woo.
He wants the original.
We want the original. Okay.
I had to run in there and spray it for her real quick so she'd take her mind off of Jason Momoa.
Oh, there you go.
That'll
do it.
Just
This video,
spray.
learn how to get rid of a sty fast and maybe even overnight, as we go over the different types of styes that are out there and the different treatments that work. Let's take a look.
See what happens? That monstrous piece of shark. Oh! Right. Fucking son of a bitch! Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Now that doesn't happen often, but when it does, it pisses you off.
Well, there you go.
Oh, she's
Oh, look at there.
she's
Get a room, you two.
she's
Get out of here. Jason
she's
Momoa lover.
consoling him. She's consoling him. She feels so bad for him.
Yeah, Jason
He
Momoa.
could be.
He's only got a 6-pack. Jimmy's got a pony keg. Come on.
That's
Yeah, that's right.
You can drink off of that for weeks instead of days. Ooh. We're not going to wait till we start feeling anything. We're just going to go ahead and start with the yogurt.
just
What's up, Tiger Muskie?
jump into the yogurt.
Why not? Why wait?
Why wait?
What's up, Quebec Homestead?
you never saw that clip of me? I got a bloopers video. I don't even remember what the title is.
Here's another
Nice.
one that's die. Now you think both the Psy intros. Ooh.
Well, you think you're going to make it without the cramps this time?
Oh no. I always get some.
Yeah.
It's just how bad and how long. A lot of times, here's what happens: is this will get all extended, and my stomach feels really hard. And for a while, I don't even have to go to the bathroom, even though I drank a bunch of stuff. I don't have to go to the bathroom, and then so I had discomfort, but not to the point of cramps. When I got cramps, yeah, then that's a different story.
Right.
And every night I've had some sort of cramp. Some were worse than others. Some were mild. And just a little bit of water was able to make them subside. But I'm burning the inside of my mouth right now because I'm eating this to get it in my stomach, and the roof of my mouth is still on fire.
That's one thing. That's one thing we learned in this process is because of that gelatin, the things that'll usually cool your mouth down aren't working there because that gelatin just keeps it glued right there in place.
Yeah, well, I'm not allowing my mouth to salivate right now with the yogurt. So
right,
but I feel like I got to get this going down in my belly first.
That's it.
So I got to put this ahead of the mouth relief.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, man, things are happening over at League of Fire and Nuke Chili Heads, man. I mean, people are they are climbing the ladder over there. I can't keep up. I mean, I could. Those sauce chugs are something else, and those tear up my stomach. But when we get done with these, I got 10 bottles of sauce up here. I got to get rid of somehow.
Oh, no.
I ain't committing to nothing, but
don't commit to nothing.
We'll start with one and go from there.
Yeah. You could do a let's see how far we can go deal. Yeah.
Jimmy wants to see both clips for the fellas. So let's start with old school, shall we? Was this the one you were looking for, Jimmy?
That is correct.
I don't think that's the one Jimmy was looking for.
I'm on.
Oh man, here it comes now.
Oh, here you go. Mike's Outdoors. We'll start off with this one for Mike's Outdoors. And we can't leave it at just the one. We got to give them some lady business too, right? Hey, I didn't realize Katie was in it. How you doing, Katie? Good to see you, girl. Whew.
Well, Phil, I've got to get to bed, man.
All right.
That 1 o'clock in the morning comes pretty early. So.
Oh, I bet it does.
Yeah. Hey,
Good
take
job.
care,
Take
Jimmy.
care. Yeah. We'll see you.
See you soon. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, all that eye candy before dinner.
Right? So you still over there at your son's house getting ready for go camping?
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
summer?
I got a heck of a lot done today, man. Yeah, the
Yep.
old hands are pretty wore out today, man. Got the camper completely packed. Truck is all pretty well. It's 90% ready. And yeah, I'll be able to kind of relax for a few days and then just finish packing. Then I'll be
Hey,
ready to go.
Hey, that's awesome, Katie. Everybody do me a favor. All the members, please give
Yeah.
Katie for the fuck yeahs in the chat, please. Congratulations, Katie.
Yeah, Katie's great.
What's up, Raven the Blackbird?
How's everybody doing?
Hey,
we're
Raven.
surviving. We are surviving.
I just listen to your eating those gummy bears or whatever they call ramen bears.
Yeah.
I swear that you had it. I was there when you literally laughed. You left him and Sam on hurt.
Oh yeah.
And Sam on.
That was unintentional, but that kind of
Oh,
gives
yeah.
you an idea of where I was state of mind when I left the stream last night.
Yeah, yeah. We had a handle on it. You know, we held the fort until he realized. Both Sam and I messaged him and said, "Hey, you know, you're still live and we're just here. You know, you could do something about that, Bill."
I could have let him go for hours.
He could have too, and the problem is he knows damn well we'll just sit there. There's no way in hell we're going to leave his channel unprotected while he's off. You know? And yeah, I wasn't sure how long it would take.
Usually YouTube will just shut it down too.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
I sat on one for over 4 hours without.
Well, remember. Premier Hell is, you know, they never shut any things down, and we watched some other people. We sat there for hours watching them. Yeah, no, YouTube don't. That's why we almost think that they should have a secondary person allowed access. Well, I mean, and realistically, you can. You just have to give someone else your username and password.
That's it. That's it. If you share the actual
personal information,
so that they have your personal account information, they can be in there and control it. That's risky. You know, that is
risky.
That is. And StreamYard is trying to figure out a way to work around that, where you can give them one-time specific stream ability to be a co-host and control who comes up, who goes down, whether you start it or stop it. That'd be nice if they one stream kind of thing.
Yeah.
But right now you have to share all your YouTube and Google information in order to do it, and that's not safe.
No.
Yeah, it worked good for Todd and Andy, but
right, because they're both mutually responsible for their channel. Yeah. If you have a joint, mutual shared channel, then it makes sense.
Some people do that, and some people don't.
Right. Yeah.
There's like several channels, like 210, 9, and 90.
Yep.
Yeah. See, now, if I was still married, guess what? My wife wouldn't even be able to shut it down because I ain't sharing none of my details with her. She could be on the panel, but she wouldn't be able to shut it down. That's too personal. How's it going there, Phil?
We're about a 4 right now. One kind of came out. I don't know if the milk moved the Rummy Bears to the bottom of the stomach and they're not on top of the food. But let me see here. Hold on here. Just a pretty second here. Hold on a second. Spaghetti, anyone?
Wipe my mouth
Spaghetti?
just watching that.
She had so much to share there.
How you doing, Katie?
It reminds me of the people that do those food challenges too.
That's what she does.
That's what she does.
That's what she does.
That was her first love, was real competitive eating, and then she got into
Yeah,
spicy
she's
game.
a big time competitive.
She's still in
eater.
the spicy game.
There's
Oh, yeah.
there's 3 people I subscribe to. Randy, I don't know if you heard of him.
Maybe. Yeah.
Randy,
Foodchallenges.com. Maybe.
He's kind of a big deal.
Kind of.
and then there's Mary. She's kind of like has shaved head a little bit.
Oh, Molly Schuyler.
Wow.
Molly's, yeah, she's
Yep,
she. I swear to God. And then there's the garbage man.
Yep, Brandon.
Oh, Brandon, the garbage
Brandon.
disposal. He's my man. He's my favorite. I love him.
Yeah, I've seen these guys eat huge plates of stuff, and I said, okay, now seeing them eat a whole entire 72-inch pizza is a little bit more harder than ever.
Yeah, it's an entirely different type of training from what we do here.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a unique genre all of its own.
Molly is incredible. I don't know that there's anybody that can put the volume down. Unless it's Dan. I mean, Dan and Molly are right, I would say are 1 and 2.
Dan and Molly go head to head all the time. I feel like Molly is probably the best eater in the world. I think she could beat Joey Chestnut, except he has this weird hold on hot dogs. I don't know what it is, but he can just eat so many hot dogs. But like anything else, I think Molly would beat him.
Yeah,
And-
Molly.
and-
Go ahead, Phil. Go ahead.
And that's the Molly when she's really into it. When I've seen her eat stuff where she's just slopping it up with her fingers, she doesn't care about, when she is just digging in. It's I've watched, those are the ones I first started seeing of Molly, were the ones where she was just, 2 hands slopping it in, going as quickly as she could. And a lot of her videos lately haven't been so much where, she's been a little bit more not as messy. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Right.
With Molly, I like the fact that, it's foods across the board. It's not like you were saying, it's not just hot dogs where you master that to the point where there's just nobody going to come close to you. But Molly, it doesn't matter the food type. You can tell Molly's heart is into just doing it.
Well, I've seen her eat mayonnaise.
Jars of mayonnaise,
Yeah.
Yep.
To me, that'd be gross to eat 1 jar of mayonnaise. Would be like,
I'm still. I would have to I'd have to do the drinking, a gallon of water at a time kind of thing, stretch my gut out, but I'd love to do a buttermilk challenge against somebody. I just love my buttermilk. And I'd want Phil to be here next to me to hand me my next carton, Phil knows I love buttermilk.
And he knows how much I hate buttermilk.
As much as he hates it.
Love it.
It doesn't taste good to me.
Not to me, it doesn't.
I just love it. I just love buttermilk.
I hope you guys don't think I'm too rude, but I haven't eaten today, so I have a pizza and a burrito. So
pizza and a burrito. By all means, it wouldn't be the first time me or anyone else ate on the stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There's occasionally I'll eat on the screen too.
Hey, Saucy Shane, maybe someday we'll have to do that. We'll have to
put that on there.
I love sriracha. Don't you dare.
Yeah, she chugged it.
No. That is.
I just thought this cool.
Oh, look at that.
That is
awesome.
That is awesome.
That is
awesome.
That is so neat.
That's too cool.
I mean,
Yellow.
sriracha would be really good on the pizza as well as on burrito. I mean,
No, I love sriracha.
It's her fault that I chugged 32 ounces of sriracha.
Yes, it is. It
Her
is.
fault.
It is my
I
fault.
watched her do it. And I was like, wow, I wonder if I could do that.
Yep.
You know, sriracha is really not that hot. It's
No.
just, for me, I don't care for the taste of sriracha.
Right. Yeah.
So that was the worst for me. And I didn't know that I didn't
Hey,
care for
Phil,
the taste of sriracha.
Phil, you got to find that one sriracha of that mouth that she has on it.
Oh, I'm sure you can find it on Amazon or something, right? Katie, did you get that? Did you get that mouth of sriracha on Amazon or something, or someone send it to you?
I bought it off of Etsy.
Etsy, okay.
Etsy,
So there's an artist. Sorry.
You're okay.
His name is Travis Mullins. And he does like a whole bunch of things. Like he has like monster toilet rolls and all kinds of things.
Oh, really? Yeah, he makes me that I can show you a monster toilet roll here in a couple hours.
You don't want to see that beast. I don't know, Phil, if you'll be able to sell those on Etsy.
It might be a biohazard of some sort.
That's right.
Doing okay there, Phil?
Yeah, I'm drinking a little more milk. Just kind of my limit is 2 glasses of milk, and then I just flip over to the water. So I'm at like a 3 on the discomfort level. So I'm not getting any real hard cramps yet, but the discomfort's up there. So
I had to buy some of this spring water or sparkling water. Doesn't really taste that good. But
how many of the
something
bears
good.
did you eat?
today I just did 12. I'm doing 12 bears 10 days in a row. Well, again, it's not winding up to be 10 days in a row for 12 bears because I got 8 packages of Rummy bears, and then I got a Psycho bear, and then I've got this little guy that Dave Duran sent me who makes the Rummy bears.
Oh yeah.
No.
And he's 15. He's the equivalent of 16 Rummy bears. I just have to the day I do him. I just have to rehydrate him because he's a little hard right now.
Wow.
Sorry. Anyways.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did one of these when I first got them, and that thing I wasn't ready for that, and that hurt. And then I found out after I did it, it was the equivalency of a pack and a half of Rummy bears, and not just a single pack. So
I'll never forget watching you eat that big bear, and just the way you were having to take big chaws off of them, and that, and just like all I thought about was your lips, man. Rubbing that bear around on your lips, and it's holy Lord. I thought, don't do it, man. Don't.
Yeah.
No.
All those spices.
I'll cut him up on the last day.
Cut him up.
Well, he'll come right out of warm water. So when I take him out of the warm water, he's going to be, it'll be easy to stick to the lips then. So I definitely want to cut him up. I'm not getting it on the lips because your lips don't clean themselves.
Well, and then handling it too. He's going to be damp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be some risk factors in doing the big bear. Yeah,
Just squirt
that sriracha on there.
She's having a sriracha pizza.
I am.
The pizza is just the catalyst that takes the sriracha to the bottom.
You got to have something.
Right.
Just got to have something to put it on. Yeah.
I see she got a couple of 3 tubes of terror.
Yes, so
Did you get 3 down?
I've done 1 tube of terror on its own, and I've done 2 tubes of terror as a standalone recently. That's it. Just 2.
Okay.
Well,
I tell you, I signed up for 3 one night, but I signed up for 3 thinking I would only get through 2, and I only got through 2. And that night of cramps was probably one of the worst nights I've had in a long time.
So that's a weird thing. I don't get cramps from that.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the only thing. I don't know if it's the peanuts or what. I don't get cramps.
Yeah, usually anything that's got extract on it, or like the chemical, the capsaicin crystals. That's
Mhm.
usually the things that are the worst. That's why I still think these Rummy Bears are, that they've got a Carolina Reaper extract in there, not a powder, but more of an extract in there. I mean, how else do you make something that little, that hot? One
Right.
bear? It's got to be an extract in there, which
Yeah,
is
it's probably is.
If it was powder, you would think that bear would be so evident that it's packed full of that powder.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I think it's an extract.
Oh, the Rummy Bears are the worst. I hate that challenge.
It's just the gelatin makes everything stick with you so much longer.
Well, and it just doesn't taste good.
So they don't.
No.
It tastes like a really hot sauce, but the sauce doesn't taste good. So it's just kind of like,
Well, they put it like a gelatin or something that literally doesn't have a taste to it, and they mix it in.
I think he does. I think it does have a taste because he got all those different colors.
I can attest to the fact that the Rummy Bear doesn't taste good, but it tastes better than the Little Nitro did. The Little Nitro to me, the Little Nitro had a chemical kind of background to it, almost like a metallic kind of chemical kind of background flavor to it. Taste.
A lot of people who did that challenge said that the taste didn't go well with them. Some people nearly had to throw up because of the taste of the nitro.
But I have to say, the Little Nitro went a lot smoother than the Rummy Bears.
Yeah.
I would do the Little Nitro again. I'm never sticking a Rummy Bear in my mouth ever again. Ever. I've got 9 of them damn things in a pack sitting in my fridge. And I want to see what they look like when they're 50 years old, because I'm never sticking one in my mouth.
Nicola wants to know what everybody's favorite pizza is. Nicola, for me, mine is usually some kind of meat pizza. I usually like 2 or 3 meats on mine and throw some jalapenos on there. I don't need my pizza to be screaming hot. If I want my pizza to be screaming hot, I've got Carolina Reaper powder here. I sprinkle that on like I would regular pepper, and that'll bring the heat level of my pizza up. But for me, it's mostly meat. No pineapple on my pizzas. I'm not no pineapple type person. Pizza pineapple's not meant.
Nobody really likes the pineapple as much because I think it's sacrilege.
I do. I could give a shit what anybody else thinks.
It's un-American.
I could give a shit what anybody else thinks.
It's un-American.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you this: a lot of people who do have pineapple pizza, they said it tastes a lot better than most other pizzas they ever had.
The only thing you can't put on a pizza for me is anchovies and salt.
Oh, God.
Really?
Salty, nasty little buggers. I use them for fishing bait. I ain't gonna put them on.
And yet you'll eat kippers.
I'll sit and eat kippers all day long, but anchovies. I just never have cared for them. I can eat them, but I don't like them. I don't prefer them. Yeah.
I would rather an anchovy to a pineapple.
Oh, really?
That depends on a lot of people. Who they like, what they like.
Well, I don't think I'd ever order an anchovy pizza, even if I were going to try it, because I can remember when I was in the pizza business, putting anchovies on a pizza and how long that restaurant would stink whenever you put anchovies on a pizza.
I had a pizza joint in the 70s, and anchovies were not available at our pizza parlor. You could not order anchovies.
Oh, okay.
And I had customers that would come in and say, "Oh, I want this, and anchovies," and I'd say, "Sorry, we don't do anchovies here.
No anchovies, please."
And our pizza recipe, it was what we called a locked recipe because it was trademarked and protected. And that pizza recipe sold for $1.3 million. And it is not available anywhere in the world right now.
Pineapple, pepperoni, jalapenos, onion. Wow. That's great.
That's not a bad.
That looks good.
Except for the pineapple.
It's good.
See, I would like the pineapple with the jalapenos. I like the contrast of the sweet and the sharp and hot.
Right.
You know, so to me that pizza looks real interesting. I'd be game.
It's all good except for the pineapple.
Right.
I am a pineapple out kind of person. So
pick
the
it
only
up.
time the only time I've ever had pineapple pizza, and this is a rarity, is when I get to it last. I'm the last person to get the pizza, whether it be at my house or somewhere else.
And that's all that was left.
That's all that's left, because that is usually that pizza, the all veggie pizza or the all cheese pizza is usually the last pizza left. So if you don't get in, like at my work on snow days, they'll order pizza for us, and if you don't get in there on time, you can forget it. You're going to be eating, left. I always tell them, says, well, why don't you get, since the meat pizzas are the first one's gone, why don't you get more meat pizzas?
I'll tell you what. Once in my life, I got botulism, and that's a bitch. You don't want to catch. Do not want to get botulism. You think you're dying from that crap. But the one time I got botulism was from one of my favorite pizza joints up here where I live, and I got their taco pizza supreme, and it's one of the best taco pizzas I've ever eaten. And I ended up, it was like the 50th time I'd had it, and I got botulism from the damn thing.
That'll be the last time you had it, huh?
And it's the last time. I've never had any taco pizza since then. And it's just a fear factor thing, And it pisses me off that they did that to me, because I loved my taco pizza with a passion.
Well, a lot of people who had taco pizza, they said the taste tend to be better, but you got to be careful about how you store the meat and stuff like that, because a lot of the meat can go bad.
That restaurant had bigger issues than taco pizza. It wasn't. There were people that got botulism from several of their pizzas.
Oh, that's not good.
On the same date, they shut the restaurant down immediately.
That's good.
Because I went right to the doctor. They diagnosed me with botulism. They said, "Where have you eaten?" And I told them, and boom, they had that place shut down right away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Never had that. I don't think I've ever gotten that. I guess I think I would if you go to the hospital. I guess you can remember that. So.
Well, there's.
I was throwing up for hours.
Wow.
Literally hours. I didn't even have to. You couldn't take a sip of water without puking. I mean, it was just to the point where it was burning my esophagus from the bile, because I was throwing up actual stomach acids. It was all that.
How am I still eating?
Oh, that's right. You're eating. Sorry, sweetie.
No, you don't have to.
Bad.
I could give a shit. Apparently. Apparently.
I think the reason I kept going on is you were just down there enjoying yourself.
No.
You're just,
I'm thinking about it.
No. Her world right now is about the size of a slice of pizza. Hey, that looks fun, Phil. Want to blow some caps off of 1 gallon plastic jugs?
That's got my Pepto cap on the end of a paper tube. Fits perfectly.
Oh man, that's cool. Growing up as a kid, all the things you could do with paper tubes. I mean,
oh yeah,
right.
Christmas was a blast, man.
Right.
Oh, I can't tell you how many times kids and us parents have played swords with empty wrapping paper tubes.
Oh yeah,
beating each other with them. And,
when I was a kid, I literally me and my brother got like lightsabers that were like somebody who made them with bicycle parts, or like one of those bicycle handles.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Played with them.
Oh yeah.
Those things hurt like hell.
We improvised a lot when we were younger, making stuff. They didn't offer, those types of things when Star Wars first came out, where they had the full size things. So we would improvise and make all sorts of stuff back in the day.
Well, they started offering toys after a while because a lot of people, but they couldn't get the lightsabers, so someone made them and started selling them with the Star Wars stuff, and it really looked neat. But it didn't. It only has like one bicycle handle, like you're like pushing a little button on the bottom like a bicycle, and it lights up.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. So you actually had it where it lit up. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Me and a buddy of mine, we were probably about 10 at the time. During Christmas time, we ran all over the neighborhood, asked everybody, "Can we get your paper tubes off your Christmas wrap? We want them. We're collecting them." And we got so damn many. We had bundles of them out in the garage. My dad said, "Yeah, go ahead. You can do what you want. You got a project, go and do it." And we built a log cabin out of paper tubes.
Oh, really?
Out of those Christmas wrap tubes. We built a whole log cabin out of them. And it was awesome. It was big enough both of us could sit inside of it. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. And then my older brother, I'll never forget. My mom says, "What is burning in the backyard?"
Oh, no.
I looked out the window and there's my log cabin on fire in the backyard.
Oh, no.
He had hauled it out of the garage, set it on a snowbank, and lit that big paper log cabin on fire. And he's going, "Whoa, look at that cabin burn. Ain't that cool?" No, that ain't so cool. It took about 20 bottles of Elmer's glue to glue all them suckers together, you bum. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Poof.
Well, better went up quick.
He was terrible that way. I love to build models, and I build a lot of model ships. I love to build army vehicles, tanks, and trucks and stuff. I gave that up. He loved taking those out, a little bit of gasoline, and he'd set up a whole scene and oh yeah, the ships are burning and the tanks are blowing up. He's sticking firecrackers. Yeah. He's having a blast blowing all my stuff up, burning it.
We missed you, Eileen. Yes, we missed
you. Eileen. Did anyone miss me? I was wondering. I wasn't going to say anything, but I was wondering.
What
kind of burrito? Yeah.
What kind of burrito we having?
Yeah. Yeah.
I put myself on mute. Jesus.
What kind of burrito?
Oh, look at that.
It's chorizo, rice, beans, salsa, guac.
Where'd you get it?
All the things.
Did you make it yourself or did you get it somewhere?
I made it myself.
Ah, nice.
Oh, those are the good ones, you know.
Yeah. homemade, they say it's a lot better than.
Oh, yeah.
That's what ruined me was when we were home for COVID was having homemade tacos, 1 or 2 nights a week. And then I went back to work and ran up to Taco Bell and got a taco. I'm like, this tastes like shit in comparison to homemade tacos. So I think I've been to Taco Bell since COVID a year ago. I think I've been to Taco Bell maybe 2 or 3 times.
I got right now. I can't even eat their beef burritos because they're substituting beef burritos is rice.
I think Saucy Shane wishes he had your burrito.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Shane. Just to upset all this we had. Look at that. Ooh.
He's got to go through that 32-ounce bottle of sriracha sitting here eating that pizza and burrito.
All right. Now this should fit well with this crowd, but that tonight, that's what I made homemade mac and cheese, and it's packed full of jalapeno sausages.
Ooh.
And then that mac and cheese gets smothered with a hot salsa, and I'll throw a bunch of I've got sliced habs, so I'll throw some sliced habs on top. And
a lot of people.
That's for me, just plain old mac and cheese. Oh, you want it? That'll choke a person. That stuff's terrible. I mean, just mac and cheese, if it's not full of hot sausage and a bunch of salsa poured over the top of it, Then it's mac and cheese, man.
Have a good night, JCT.
Right.
Hey, JCT. A hot bath, that would feel good. Oh shit. Yeah.
And there's a lot of people in the chili community that when they get really bad cramps, get into a hot bath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it you too? Yeah.
That's it is hot compresses, hot baths. The heat really helps.
Yeah.
Yep.
The heat is a good thing.
Well, like where I live, we have the hottest chili, and a lot of people like, which is Hatch
down in
chili.
Mexico, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
There was
mean-
a little chili shack that was just north of Laredo, Texas. I used to drive down to Laredo. I drove over the road, and I'd haul onions out of, or potatoes, one of the two. I'd haul onions or potatoes from Laredo all the way up to Detroit. Well, this little chili shack is out in the middle of the damn desert, heading north out of Laredo. And you see this little chili shack, and there's always 40 cars parked there. Everybody in South Texas goes there to get chili. And I walked in there, and they got this big board up there. And I'm looking at the chili, and I thought, how many different kinds of chili you got? And they got different colored backgrounds on that menu. And I'm looking at the red one at the top, and I'm going, I think I want that chili, and I want a burrito to go. I'm going to eat it out my truck. And that gal goes, I can tell just by the way you're talking. She says, sorry, Yankee, but I won't even sell you anything in the red zone. I go, what?
Oh.
She goes, you have not eaten here before, have you? I said, well, no, but I said, that sounds like, she goes, anything in that red part of the menu up there? She said, I think I want you to sign a release of liability before I even serve it to you.
Oh.
And I told her, get real. I used to spend a couple months a year down in New Mexico, and I ate authentic, super hot stuff in New Mexico. Man.
Right.
There's good food in New Mexico, I'm telling you.
Good
And-
chili.
Oh, yeah. And I told her, give it to me. I get this small bowl, I get out to my truck. I ended up wearing half of it because the first spoonful I stuck in my mouth lit my whole freaking body on fire.
You never know what.
It was
What-
so freaking hot. I bet you they throw raw beef in there and it cooks just from the peppers. It was so stinking hot. To the point where I felt sick. I couldn't. I went back in there and I asked them, "Can I get some sour cream to go?" And she laughed. She said, "I told you, I warned you." I said,
She warned you.
She gives me this. It's equal to about a half a cup of sour cream in a container, and I go, I need about 6 or 8 of them damn things. And even with all the sour cream in it, I couldn't tone it down. It was the hottest damn chili I ever ate from a place that just sells it to the public,
Right.
And she said, but the locals here are all used to it, She said,
If
that's why
you're not
I
used to
warned
it-
you. That's why I warned you, is because I knew you weren't from here.
Right.
Well, they do warn you, but if you're not used to any hot chili, like some people who had chili here in New Mexico when I was young, I couldn't take the chili, but now I can. There's one burrito I love to eat. Is what they call carne elevada. Very delicious. You can have cheese. You can also have beans with it if you want beans in it.
Yeah.
But I literally I just told them I just like and what it is pork.
Uh-huh.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
But if you're not used to it, my advice is don't do it if you're not used to it.
It's funny.
Now-
Steifer
because-
talked about the car earlier, and I heard Katie's house. I heard, whoa. I know she lives right on the street because I've heard her many a times. We're sitting there talking, and you hear some loud car as they leave by the light right there by our stop sign. I don't know what the light or.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Well done, though. pizza and
All done.
burrito.
Look at there.
I tell you, after watching you eat that and our conversations, I'm feeling pretty starved.
If you hardly eat as much as some people do, and you see somebody eating, you kind of want to eat what they're eating at times.
It's that whole taste thing sometimes for me. It isn't about the quantity. It's about getting that, something looks good. That's what I want to do. So.
Yep.
Just like sometimes when I see someone doing something hot, if I've got the same thing or something similar they're doing hot, I want to do the same thing.
Oh my gosh. Phil, do you get that do you get that drool sensation when you think about like a spicy challenge?
Saliva starts kicking in.
Yeah, no, I do. Like I'll think about it and I'm like,
I don't know. Lately it's just been these Rummy Bears and they only make me drool once I start eating them. These things definitely make me salivate more than anything ever.
Those are upsetting.
Yeah.
I told Dave I kind of hate him for creating that. It's gross. It's a gross challenge.
Yeah. Well, we exchanged some stuff about 6 months or so ago. He's like, well, as long as I'm already sending you this stuff, he says, do you want any Rummy Bears? I was like, he says, I'll give you a break on them. I was like, all right. So I ordered 10 packs. Figured, well, I'll try to get on here and do 10 packs. And then I realized, that was just wishful thinking, because 3 had me like shaking and things I had never felt before doing 3 packs of Rummy Bears, 6, 7, 8 months ago.
Yep.
So I was like, no, I'm good. So now I'm just trying to build my tolerance back up a little right now. So. Not that it's gotten bad. It's just, I don't know. When I had that chocolate bar last Saturday, because a week ago I did that chili cherry nightmare. I had some good cramps from that night.
Oh, that was a bad chocolate bar for sure.
Yeah, then again, that's your hottest chocolate bar next to Nemesis.
Yep.
And Nemesis almost doubles that amount of Reaper in it. So you don't need a Nemesis and not have cramps, bad cramps.
No, I couldn't even finish the Nemesis. My body just rejected it.
What was it? Chaos Haffa or whatever that just ate like 3. Yeah.
3.2 or something
like 2
like
squares
that.
or something. Yeah. And I didn't, I know he did hot stuff, but I didn't know he did challenge level like that kind of, because the only person I done 3 is Dustin.
I didn't either. And sometimes when I'm on these things, people are like, oh, like the capacity is going to get you. And I'm like, do you know me? But Hoffa, I saw him and I was like, I don't know him. But he has eaten like a 6-pound gummy rat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he has like crazy capacity too.
See, I don't know that. At the times I go to his channel when he's not on like Nuke Chili Heads and whatnot, he's just speaking Swedish or whatever it is. He's
right.
So I don't understand. I can kind of get an idea of what he's talking about, but he's not usually doing a challenge sausage because he's got a lot of followers.
Yeah. Well, he's a big deal.
Yeah. Yep. So and I didn't know. I figured he did the hot stuff. I just didn't think he was at the level where he could, mow down 3 Nemesis.
I did not either. I was totally shocked by that, but it's always exciting to see.
Well, here's the thing too, though. Did you watch? No, you did. Do you see Molly do the old Agnes stuff?
Yes.
And it affected her like nothing.
No. Well, so Molly's one of those people. I feel like she's similar to like a James Clopper or a Stuart Tarnas or a Dustin, where like she doesn't show any effect. It doesn't mean it's not hurting her.
Right. Okay.
I think it does hurt her. She's just really good at keeping a game face.
Gotcha. Because I look at those guys and says, man, that's gotta hurt.
No, I'm sure it does.
I watch guys. Since doing the 3 bags of Rummy Bears, I look at other people do more now and thinking, you got to be in pain. I know I was.
Oh gosh. Well, the Rummy Bears, it wasn't even the pain; it was just the taste. I felt like I was just like gagging them down. It was so awful.
But yeah, well, those another thing didn't taste good is that one chip challenge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yuck.
I didn't care for that one. Most people didn't care for the taste. Whatever they added, this
Oh.
not the sriracha, but the another one of those spicy words that starts with an S. Szechuan extract.
Szechuan pepper. Yep.
Yeah. That's what made it taste like duty.
It was
I
not
thought-
good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Not
that Packy chip, the burn, after effects, anything with it. I thought the Packy chip challenge was okay. The flavor killed me. I just like, no way. I ain't putting that crap in my mouth. There's
Right.
dog turds out there in the yard that would probably taste better. I just, no way. I couldn't do it. As after doing the challenge, I said, nah, I don't like the flavor. I've had a few people say, hey, will you do one with me? No, I'll watch.
Yeah, Nicola, I ate all my food.
She cleaned her plate like a good little girl.
Yeah. Yeah, she's queen of the clean plate club.
Now, see, I got to get into this whole routine now where I'm actually doing what I'm doing and exercising, because you can see people that do this regularly. They exercise a lot and then they consume their food. I got to get that whole exercise part into the consuming of the food.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the biggest thing. So what I've seen is that it's not really what you, well, okay, so exercise is important, but honestly, what you do in the kitchen is way more important than your exercise. So watching what you eat is way more important than
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do know that. I mean, I've lost, up to 70 pounds in, a 3-4 month period of time. I know how my biggest problem, my wife says, is I'm obsessive compulsive. So like when I decide I'm going to lose weight, I do everything right.
Right.
I do everything right. I get exercise every single day. I do this, I do that. I eat, I even do the thing where you may fast for a day or two. Right. Because once you're eating small amounts and you're eating right, you don't have that real desire to eat like you do when you're eating poorly.
Right.
But when I quit doing something, then I'm exactly, then I start putting on the weight, because I can't, I'm either doing it all right or I'm doing it all wrong. And that's with a lot of, even like this, YouTube. My wife's like, how much time I spend on here. I said, well, it was a time I was sitting in front of the TV upstairs watching the Red Wings or the Tigers or the Lions. I'm just now down here in front of the computer and sit up there where everybody can, see me. So,
right.
Yeah. I don't watch much TV anymore. I've binge watched a couple of Netflix series recently, but to say I've sat down and watched an entire sporting event on TV beginning to end. Doing good, Rain Dancer. Still got some good comfort in there. I keep sipping on my water over here to keep it at bay. So nothing's gotten above a 4 yet, but I haven't gotten up out of the seat yet. So
that's it. You haven't moved things around. Yeah.
Because we know that one time I got up, Jimmy gave a super chat, and I got up and started moving around. Oh, that ended that live stream quick.
Yeah.
And my stuff suddenly went right to the wrong spot. It was like, oh.
Yeah.
Bathtub time.
Yep. Well, me, I just kind of go over here on the couch and ride it out. So I used to, these guys have seen me back before you and I met. There was a time where I was sitting back here in the chair with my knees on the floor and my hands in the chair, and I'd raise my hand every now and then while we were still live, just to let them know I was alive. Well, these guys, I'd have 6 people up on my panel, and then I'd be down and out, and they just keep carrying on the conversation while I'm over here, dying.
We're there for you.
Yeah.
Now you know how your funeral will go.
Yep, exactly.
We'll just be hanging out. Everything will be just right.
No, that was. I used to show a lot back then, as far as until the cramps usually went away.
Wow.
Yeah, you had a few really rough nights where it actually concerned us in the audience. Yeah.
Hi, Shane.
Well, you guys tell me. See you later, Saucy.
We'll see you, Sashi. Yeah.
Well, there was a time that you were doing those shots of glasses.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the one where my wife sat here and rubbed my back. I tried so hard to puke that sauce up. I to the point where I couldn't breathe. I kept
that was it.
My finger down my throat, and I couldn't get any air in. I got maybe less than half an ounce of liquid out of me. It's just I can't puke.
Yeah.
I can't puke. So I've got everything I do. I've got to let it run through my system. When I did my 21 Reapers, I wanted to puke. When I did Nemesis, I tried to puke that up. I don't know. The puker don't work. So
well, when I
made the balut, I made all the noise of puking.
Right. Yeah. That's what I didn't like about the balut is the gagging reflex and the noise. That's all I get because I'm not a puker either. I can't.
From the Katie, there you go.
Yeah, and
I don't think I can do balut.
You know what balut is, though, right?
Oh yeah, I do. My mom was in the Philippines for 4 years, so
there you go.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think it's a Filipino's favorite thing to see a white person do: eat balut.
I mean, I'm one of those people like I'll try anything once, but I don't know. I might not try that.
I've done it once. Well, I did it 3 times. The one time I did it,
right?
And I made it as gross for these guys as possible.
I watched you. I watched you.
I made it as gross as possible.
It was gross.
It was funnier than sin watching you try to.
Gross.
Oh, but yeah, I didn't. I don't think I even snacked that night. I just no.
Hey, that's all of that. I still didn't have like the bad sour belly taste like I did when I did the surströmming. The surströmming, I belched that thing for like 4, 5, 6 hours, and just every time I came through, like Have you had the surströmming?
I haven't. I would like to try it, but I imagine because it's so fermented, there's probably like a lot of gas in it.
Oh, it was yeah. It's the most disgusting thing I ever ate. Well, I had it out on the front porch.
Yeah, no, you have to eat it outside.
And the family was on the back porch, and they could smell it on the back porch. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was that bad.
That smell you don't want in your house.
Oh no. Well, there's a guy that does the surströmming, and he opens the can inside of his Prius, and it sprays all over the inside of his Prius. And it's like, I don't know that my thing is I almost don't believe that is true because he did videos after that in that Prius. I don't think you could get that out of fabric.
No.
They tell you not to get the surströmming stuff on your fabric. They said you get it on anything, just throw it away.
Uh-huh.
That's like when you see Johnny Scoville or someone do it, they usually are wearing like a trash bag on themselves, you know? So.
Yeah.
If tuna is correct, Wayne Algenio has the balut world record from a timed balut contest.
Yeah, Wayne Algenio has the balut record.
Good.
He's a competitive eater. That's why I know.
But you know it because of the balut though too. You knew that, so that's.
I knew it because I love Wayne.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that is not something I would want to competitively eat. Although it might have been easy if I eat those 3 eggs quick as opposed to the way I did them.
Yeah, dissecting them. I mean, Jesus. Yeah.
Well, it was that time that you ate the 34 chips and someone tried to up you on that.
Oh, a couple people upped me on that.
Yeah.
Dustin did, and then Roger did. And
yep.
So. Yeah, Roger, when I was got my chips, Roger was kind of playing it off that he couldn't find chips anywhere. And he was finding chips. And, of course, Groovy helped him out a lot, too.
Right. Yeah.
I have not seen it. Have you seen Roger's video of him doing the V2 times 15?
I fast-forwarded it through it, but, yeah.
Oh.
He doesn't make it.
Oh, okay.
But once he gets to like, you'll want to watch it from like 11
Okay,
or 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's one.
And of course, he's in pain because a lot of these guys will do these, and you'll see very little pain. Like if Dustin did 13 or 15, you'd see very little pain or anguish or anything on his face, but not Roger. Roger's like me. When he's in pain, everyone knows you're in pain. Roger's like,
No, it's the same. When I did the V2, I was covered in flop sweat and my hands cramped up like this. It was so bad. There's no way I could do more than one.
Yeah. I didn't the one V2 that I did, I didn't prep properly for it. I prepped for like a normal night, put a little something in my stomach, and then came down here and decided to do a V2. I spent the next hour and a half live streaming, like on the chair, moving all over, just it was horrible.
Oh.
So, but
was that the challenge that everybody was doing with where they drink a little bit of it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's that one.
I did version 1 was the one you saw me do 5 bottles of. I only did one of the V2. And I haven't had any hot sauce. I haven't chugged any hot sauce since that.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my head now.
I've done all of the Leo Fire hot sauce chugs, and I don't need to do any of them again.
Once is enough.
Yeah.
Sauce has this weird thing it does on the inside of your stomach. And again, for some people, not. I mean, our number one person, was it Stuart? Is Stuart the one with that's done all the Queen chugs? Or is that?
Is it Stuart or James?
Maybe it's James. I don't know. I can't keep track of those new guys.
They both do too many.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like 16 Queen chugs, which is the hottest chug we've had so far. It's a little less in volume, but it's like, yeah. Well, he cornered the market on those things too when they came out.
Right.
I just sent you the cold.
You sent me the what?
Oh no, I was talking to somebody else. Sorry.
Good old Raven. Oh.
He's just talking to himself, reminding himself he sent something.
Oh, you're right. Can you hold down the fort for a second?
Sure.
All right.
I'm used to it. Oh.
It's James.
So, do you have any eating challenges coming up, Katie?
I do. Actually, this coming Sunday, I will be in Florida for the Major League Eating Corn on the Cob contest.
Oh, I love watching those. Oh,
yeah.
That takes some effort.
Yeah.
That's you work for it. You're not just consuming, but you work for it.
Oh yeah, it's hard work. For sure.
Yeah, you better have some good choppers.
Yeah, I haven't done this challenge before, so I'm really curious. I don't like having stuff stuck in my teeth.
So,
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, being able to put that out of your mind till you're done.
Right.
And then, all right, give me an hour and a toothpick,
Right.
Oddly enough, when I was I was in my late teens, and I was at a festival, and they decided they're going to have a corn on the cob eating contest, and I loved it, man. They gave each of us these. They're like a kettle that came out of steam tables, and they were tall and probably about 8 inches around. And that kettle they filled it with boiling water and then dropped a pound of butter in each one.
Yeah.
They set that in front of each of us. And then they had 2 big old piles of corn sitting there for each of us. And you could take that ear and just stick it in that tub and pull it out, and that ear would be just coated with butter. No water gets on it, just the butter. And then and I found these guys, all of them are dipping their corn. And I did the first ear, and I realized it's easier to eat without that damn butter on it, man.
Yeah.
A lot easier to eat. I could bore through it a lot faster without that butter on it.
Yeah.
And I came in like 3rd place, but I hate to say it, but there were corn remnants for 3 days. I mean,
Funny thing about corn.
It doesn't digest quite well,
No,
Yeah.
no.
Now I knew what it felt like to be a cow for a few days. But I love corn on the cob. So if I had the stomach capacity, that's one I would have fun with. I was
Yeah.
asking Katie what she had coming up Sunday. She's doing the corn on the cob challenge
Oh, really?
competition. Yeah.
Now, is
Yeah.
that there in Seattle somewhere then?
No, it's with Major League Eating, and I'm really embarrassed to say, but I'm actually traveling to Florida to go do that.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That is.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
So she doesn't want to talk about going to Florida.
Well, nobody likes talking about travel right now, so.
Right. So, yeah, everything's a risk in life, isn't it? I mean, again, they didn't shut down the airports. They did for a
Right.
little, yeah. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Traveling is traveling. People just aren't talking about it much.
yeah. I think we got to get back to doing once a month. Do these competitive eating things on here. Flip the last month or two with work schedule and things like that, but I still think that last one was pretty good. If we took like 6 Twinkies and cut them open, put a hot dog in each one, and then put squeezed cheese, and I still think that would be a good one.
That'd be cool.
I've been seeing.
Really gross.
It'd be gross.
Yeah.
Individually, all those things are good.
Chowing down the Twinkies would be great. Chowing down the hot dogs would be great. The hot dog with the Twinkie and throw some mustard on it.
Right.
I don't think it'd be so great.
Not mustard, squeezed cheese.
Oh, squeezed cheese.
That was that picture I sent you, Katie, probably a couple months ago. Remember that picture?
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, that's so.
Squeezed.
And tuna, I wish I could swim to Florida, but I'm not that strong. So sorry.
Tunas are there.
That's a ways to backstroke. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Right.
See, my problem is I don't want people to see how before I became diabetic, I would get a box of cereal and a gallon of milk and sit here with a mixing bowl, and I'd eat the whole box of cereal while watching TV. Wouldn't think twice of it. But if I had to do it fast, that would be an issue. If give me all the time I need and I'll eat it. This is no shit. Pizza joint here in town, they make 20-inch pizzas. Literally, my ex-wife can swear to this. For years, twice a month, I'd order her a small little single pizza, and I'd order a 20-inch for me, and I'd sit and eat that whole 20-inch in an evening. I'd eat a whole 20-inch pizza. But if I had to eat it fast, I'd probably only eat 2/3 of it because I'd feel stuffed so fast, But if I can just relax and eat, I could, bring it to me in a 55-gallon drum. I see that's my biggest problem is I like food so much. During bear season, we've got these big bakeries in the area, and they sell the bear hunters big plastic 50-gallon drums of cookie dough.
Oh.
And they use that for bear bait. And I've helped these guys go out. Cookie dough. The bears love it. And the hunters love it because you take a hollow stump and you pack that cookie dough in it, and the bears will come and they claw that dough out. And you have a bear stand to shoot the bear while he's eating his cookie dough. But we go out to bait for these hunters, and they'd look at me and they go, Jesus, Di, eat when you get home. Because I'll dig right in that barrel and I'm eating cookie dough while we're baiting for the bear. And they're going, what are you doing? Oh, it tastes so good, man. This barrel was chocolate chip. It's awesome. What are you doing?
Come on.
Yeah.
How could you not eat it?
That's it. I mean, everybody loves cookie dough.
As long as it was human grade, you know, and it wasn't just, well, this is just
Oh,
some
yeah,
shit we
it
put
is.
together for
It
the bear.
is. It is. What they do is they run their cookie batches that they're going to make all these cookies, ship out to all these stores, and then they run the same batch. They put some of it into these drums to sell to the hunters. So it's the same cookie dough they're making the cookies they're selling in the
Okay.
store. And my grandfather used to work for Archway Cookie Company in Minnesota, and we'd go stay out at the farm, and he'd come home with these big tins that held about 5 gallons with all the Archway rejects. The cookie's got a corner broke off, or it's got a crack in it, don't look right. And he'd come home with those 5-gallon tins. And us kids on the farm were all that big around, running around with handfuls of Archway cookies. That's eat all you want, kids. They're fresh from the Archway Cookie Company. They're just not put in the package, you know.
Yeah.
So I learned, hey, if it's food, the bear's gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it too. Yeah.
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 A lot of
Well,
people
listen,
like
guys,
that.
I am going to call it a night. I'm all good. I think I'll be just
Okay.
fine. So there's some commotion going on in my home, so I'm going to get the
There
heck
you
out.
go.
So, hey, everyone have a great night. Katie, thanks for coming up. Big surprise. Sty,
I'm
Raven,
glad I made it. Glad I
everyone
made it.
out in the chat. Thank you guys for coming out. Love you. Keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy.
Keep
Take
it
care,
spicy.
folks.
Bye.
Thanks.